Just into CNN, new word about the health of Britain's Queen Elizabeth. The Royal Palace, Buckingham Palace, announcing that Queen Elizabeth has been hospitalized after experiencing symptoms of gastroenteritis. That's our royal correspondent Max Foster relaying the word from Buckingham Palace. We had known earlier in the week that Queen Elizabeth was not well. The gastroenteritis was noted and she was under observation. Now Max Foster tells us she is in hospital. He joins us now. Max, how much more do we know?
Well, we know that she's been taken to hospital as a precautionary measure. They have told us about it, which a lot of people are suggesting means that they're not too concerned. But gastroenteritis for someone in their 80s is obviously pretty serious. She's expected to stay in there for the next couple of days, overnight tonight, one more night probably, the palace is telling us. She has crucially cancelled all her engagements for this week. She was due to travel to Rome to meet the president there, a series of very high-profile engagements. They've all been cancelled this week. What I will say, John, is that the day she did get gastroenteritis, she was out and about the day before, and she seemed pretty healthy. So it doesn't seem to be anything more than a bout of gastroenteritis, and she's being treated as a precautionary measure. They would do so with someone in their mid-80s.
Now, when we first learned about gastroenteritis as the diagnosis, there was no word of her actually having to be in hospital. Now the word that she has been taken to hospital, are things taking a turn for the worse? Are they adding a precaution they hadn't thought of at the outset? It just seems like a second bit of news that comes after we already knew she was unwell.
We have to assume it has got worse, but she was at Windsor Castle, and she's been taken into hospital, the same one actually that the Duchess of Cambridge attended when she had early symptoms of problems with her pregnancy. It does seem to have got worse, but obviously she is the head of state and they are particularly cautious when she becomes ill. We are told that she's in good spirits and in good health, so the palace certainly trying not to put too much concern out there at this point, although they have told us that she's gone in. So the world will be watching to see how she is. Gastroenteritis can be very, very painful, and if this is at the worst end of the scale of it, then she has to be in a pretty